Hey everybody, it's me, Alex, once again, and today I'm going to be bringing you a review of a pickup I recently just got. But I have a question for you first. Do you have issues with your Nintendo 64 controllers to where you cannot play your games as well as you used to as a kid? You may be thinking that you are the one that sucks. But no, these controllers have aged like crap. At least the thumbsticks have. The buttons should be fine, but the thumbsticks, no. So we want to find a fix to that. I mean, you could go on Amazon or eBay and find a cheap one, which won't last very long or feel as good. Or you can go ahead and get one online that is the official original one that has never been used since '96 for a couple $100. Right? No. We have solutions to that today. Excuse my stutteriness there. But anyway, our solution today is the Intec gaming, I guess we could call it a receiver. So this receiver, let's push this back a little bit. So this receiver is going to allow us to use pretty much any current generation controller, like PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, the Xbox One. No Xbox Series controllers, though. I don't understand that one, but yeah, and the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. And with a firmware update, which you will need a micro USB cable in order to actually get the firmware for this, because on the back you have, let's focus, there's your port. So what you will do is you will download the patch somewhere online. I'm not going to give you a link. Just go ahead and look it up yourself. There's actually another video that will provide a link for you. I don't feel safe providing the link because it says it's a Trojan. I think it's a false positive, but I had no issues, and it was mostly because my friend sent me the file. Like, he got it and then he just gave me that part, so obviously it must be safe. So let's go. Let's talk about what the point of this is. What does that update do? It adds compatibility to the Nintendo Switch Online controller for the Nintendo 64. And you're probably like, no way. How impossible. And with this being brand new, having a tight stick, better feeling buttons, all that good stuff, it's perfect. And it's a little smaller, which might be better in some ways to reach the buttons faster, but sometimes it might not be. I don't know. That's up to you. So we want to get this to go on that, right? So we just plug this in very quickly. Although one thing I have a problem with is that this thing, unplugging it and plugging it back in can be a little bit of a pain. It just depends. Also, this thing is $30 or so online. It's very, very cheap, and it's very reliable. So now that we have all this, you may think we're set to go, but no. We have one more thing to do. Or feature, really. We take the front of this thing off right here, and that reveals a cartridge slot. I almost said port, but cartridge slot. Now you're like, oh, cool. What's it for? Well, it can be used for a rumble pack and a memory pack, and that's like awesome, right? So yeah, you would just leave this in here. Now you gotta make sure you press it in tight, otherwise it won't register sometimes. And there you go. You can save your games like normal, because this does not have a save pack or whatever. But it has Rumble. But I'll tell you why that works. Why you need this, I should say first. So yes, that works like that. And then when you put this in, make sure you have no batteries in there. So just to make sure I'm not lying to you, no batteries. And then we're going to put that in. Press it down kind of tight. And we're going to be testing out a game that has Rumble. What should we test out? I think we should test out... No, that's actually not it. That will be next. How about this? Body Harvest, huh? So we're going to put this in. But once we turn it on, I'll show you the video and this thing actually working. Is that you need to sync it. And that's pretty easy. All you do is, let's just make sure this is powered up. Okay. Turn it on. And all you have to do, and the light is blinking, knowing that it's in. So you push the button. Push your sync button. I said push your sync button. Hold it in. Give it a second, you'll hear a vibration. Alright, hopefully you heard that. That means it's connected to it. So, let's switch to the TV, shall we? Whee! Hopefully I don't snap this. That would suck, guys, wouldn't it? Alright, now that we're up like this, let's zoom out. Alright, so let's test out the controller. And I'll just show you, like, it actually works. So I never actually had a save file for this, so this is going to be interesting. But I will say, graphically, this thing is great. So we're still in Greece. I started playing it, and I was like, alright. But yeah. Does the D-pad work for this game? Yeah. A, B, and then we have the C buttons, but we're going to check what those do in-game. Oh, okay. See, I think the rumble honestly works better on this controller than the actual N64 controller. Alright. Let's see. Yes, mission objective. Let's see if we can find out what's been happening here. Yes. Alright, join the village up ahead. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. Let's see. B button. I don't think it does anything. Let's see. A and B buttons don't do anything. But yeah, the thumbstick works great. You can walk very slowly. So that analog tightness is still there. Z button shoots. Okay. It's working. R button is to aim. Sweet, sweet. And what do we have? Okay. C buttons work as they should. It's the end pushing C down centers the camera. C up zooms out. Alright, so pretty much every button works. Oh, and the L button is to open up information or something? I don't know. I guess it just reminds you of what's going on. But yeah, this controller actually works, and it's really cool. And how about we test out the memory card next? Sounds like fun to me. So let's take this, turn it off, move you down again. We're going to just swap out for a memory card. Now, the only one that has a problem is Destruction Derby 64. What you'll need to do is, first, obviously, you'll put the memory card pack in, read the data, and then you'll swap out for your rumble pack. And then after the rumble pack, you know, or not the rumble pack, after the level is done and you gotta save the game again, then you have to unplug the adapter, then put the memory card in, and then it'll work. I don't know why. It just works that way. It's been a very glitchy game ever since I was younger, so that's besides the point. So yes, now we're gonna try one with the memory card, like I said, and that would be Battle Tanks. So if you guys ever played Body Harvest, let me know what you think in the comments below too, because honestly, it's pretty fun so far. Pretty good game from Midway, I guess. Alright, so Battle Tanks. One of the greatest games on the N64, in my opinion. Alright, so that's in. And also, it stays synced for a little longer than it should. Or, not should. But yeah, it'll stay connected to this thing for a little while. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's move ourselves back up. Alright. So, let's just see if we can load anything, huh? No controller pack found. Alright. So, sometimes this happens. Now we're going to take it out, put it back in a little tighter. Check again. Alright, there we go. And we can load a game. And then we take out our save memory pack, throw in the rumble pack, tight again, and let's begin. See what we got. I'm not very good at Battle Tanks, by the way. But yeah, I just want to show you that this controller honestly works great. I honestly want Battle Tanks too because of the multiplayer. But Nintendo needs to bring this to the NSO online. Now, it's kind of hard for me to get a good angle and see the TV at the same time. But, you know, I think you honestly get the idea, really. That this thing works 100% as it should. So yeah, that's pretty much the idea of this adapter. It is really freaking cool for only $30. So anyway, if you guys want to grab this thing for yourselves, go ahead on eBay or maybe Amazon. I think I got this on eBay, or yeah, eBay. And again, 30 bucks. Make sure that you download, let me just turn this off. Make sure you download the firmware into your you know, adapter, but also make sure, of course, that you hold the sync button down before you plug it in. Then wait until the little program that launches up, it says like thing is connected, update it, boom, done, and then you're all set to go. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below if you heard about this awesome little thing, and yeah, I'll be seeing you guys next time. Farewell.